In this video, I'm going to be placing in your hands all the evidence to prove that coronavirus was staged. This might just be the best proof you've seen so far. If you haven't yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button, like the video, share it if you think it's going to be beneficial, because it usually is. Let's start by exposing the proof that Corona has been a plan in the making for years and celebrated in a ritual ceremony last year in front of our eyes without us even knowing. The arrival of coronavirus was introduced to over 600 million people on the 18th of May 2019 by no other than the Queen of Satan worshipping,
the Queen herself,
Madonna, during a performance at the Eurovision Song Contest, hosted in the one and only place Tel Aviv, where Madonna sang a song in the closing of the events while putting on a ritual ceremony for the staging of what was going to be taking place in the future. What we call today
coronavirus!
This event was well planned and staged during a day of a full moon. So you're probably wondering why this event was hosted on a night of a full moon. Well, the night of a full moon is a night full of energy. And if you ask anybody that knows about occults and witchcraft, that is the perfect night to perform any kind of ritual because of the amount of energy that's available.
You can undertake blessing rituals. Now, lots of people will do spell work and ritual during the full moon, usually for a very specific purpose. But if you don't have anything in mind that you need to do, but you still want to do a working on the full moon while the energy is still very, very high, you can always do a blessing ritual.
The beginning of the performance started with two colors, black and red, showing off the devil that they worship, where Madonna started singing a song of prayer with a choir of 20 monks on the left side and 20 monks on the right side, representing an event that will take place in 2020. And for those that don't know much about Hollywood and the music industry is run by a group of people that are influencing the media, TV, music, documentation of history, staging of wars, and the total control of the economy. Global elites use rituals like this to praise Satan, the Satan that they worship. Hard to believe, but it's true.
A secret society dedicated to concealing this truth at all costs. This is their mysterious symbol.
I believe the word is evil, people! Evil!
By the all-seeing eye, ye are worthy, we are not.
What are you two idiots doing?
Secret ritual.
To inaugurate you as president.
Sir, it's him.
This always gives me the creeps, sir.
He's the president of Hollywood. He's supposed to give you the creeps.
Greetings, your tinseliness, imperious leader of Hollywood.
It happens in songs and movies throughout specific symbols that they use to represent themselves as a elite group. So they understand each other through these signs and symbols. Corona was created to keep people in survival mode so that we don't wake up and overthrow the government, the small 1% that run the world, like a lot of countries have already done. Egypt's done it.
Listen to that crowd. That's what they've been waiting for. Hosni Mubarak has gone.
Libya's done it. They see that we're waking up and could potentially take our power back. So by causing this virus, it's a checkmate move to show who's really in charge. So here Madonna is wearing a crown that is in the shape of corona. Funny thing is, coronavirus is derived from a Latin word corona. Translating corona to English is crown. The one eye mask covering symbolizes giving away your sight for a higher knowledge, for enhanced intuition. So here she wants to show that she's the highest priest by bringing these two pillars right next to her, and that she's deserving of praise and prayer. And then she sings the words from her song. I'll tag it in the description, and watch the full video. So after her little satanic praise, 3 look-alike coronavirus objects show up in the back with an older crowd clearly infected and coughing. And then she says the storm is not in the air, it's inside of us. And then she blows and everyone dies. It gets more interesting. Then she says, not everybody's coming to the future. Not everybody's coming from the past. Not everybody can come in the future. Not everyone that's here is gonna last. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Coming from a cult leader, Kabbalah leader, Satan worshiper. So then she's dropping these subliminal messages in her words. Come get hope. Come get life. Who scripts this shit out? Have you ever thought, who sat down and put this music together? There's clearly something behind it. It's not poetic. If you were to read the lyrics, it's like, who the fuck wrote this shit? Like, imagine these top celebrities singing songs with such vocabulary that even kids would be like, what the hell is this? This is more than government. This is why people are not understanding this picture. It's because for you to understand the full picture, you need pieces of everything. I'd rather know a little of everything than a lot of one thing. You got to understand this, you got to tag along and have the knowledge from previously for this to make sense. For the people that understand what I'm saying and they see this video, they're like, oh yeah, that actually makes sense. Because I know what they've been doing. I understand their agenda, and now all these little tidbits are adding up to the picture that's making sense. So that's all I got for you. If you liked the video, give it a like, share the video if you found it beneficial. If you didn't,